Hey, Patriots Nation! We're back with another exclusive update on everything happening in New England. Before we jump in, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button so you never miss any breaking Patriots news. There's a buzz in the air that seems almost impossible to ignore, a kind of chatter that spreads like wildfire through stadiums, locker rooms, and living rooms alike, and it centers around one name that has the NFL world holding its breath: Nick Chubb. For years, Chubb has been the embodiment of power, consistency, and raw talent, carving through defenses with a blend of strength and agility that few running backs in the league can even dream of matching. Now, the rumor mill is claiming that the New England Patriots have pulled off a move that could change the very fabric of the AFC, scooping up Chubb in a deal that insiders are calling monumental. People are speculating endlessly about what this means not only for New England, but for the Texans, who have long relied on his ability to grind out yards and control games. Imagine the Patriots' backfield suddenly transformed overnight, a unit that had previously relied on a combination of strategy and rotational players now infused with sheer, unstoppable power. Conversations are erupting across sports bars and social media platforms, each person offering a different theory about the impact of this move, some celebrating it as a stroke of genius, others questioning how it could disrupt team chemistry. The mere possibility of Chubb in Patriots colors is sending shivers down the spines of AFC rivals, who are now reconsidering their own rosters, strategies, and the way they approach matchups that were once considered manageable. Fans are dissecting film from past seasons, analyzing his patterns, envisioning him cutting through their defenses, and the excitement is almost tangible. The chatter around Chubb's potential move has also ignited a debate about the evolving identity of the Patriots themselves. Once known primarily for their strategic play calling and quarterback mastery, the idea of injecting a powerhouse like Chubb into the system sparks endless speculation about how this could redefine New England style. Analysts are theorizing that the Patriots might be shifting towards a more aggressive, run-focused approach, a departure from the finesse and precision that long defined the franchise. Headlines are already emerging on sports websites, blogs, and fan forums, each one presenting a slightly different take on what this trade signifies. Some commentators are pointing to the possibility of New England dominating time of possession, keeping opposing offenses off the field while Chubb barrels through the line. Others are speculating about the ripple effect this move might have throughout the AFC, as teams suddenly face a threat that combines both physicality and the football IQ that Chubb has demonstrated since his days at Georgia. Every highlight reel, every stat line from previous seasons is now being re-examined under the lens of this potential transfer. Fans are engaging in debates, some expressing sheer excitement, envisioning the gridiron theater where Chubb could redefine the running game in New England, while others caution against the disruption of existing team dynamics. Even casual followers of the league are picking up on the story, sharing memes, video clips, and analytical threads that dissect every possible scenario. The narrative is building, a perfect storm of anticipation, speculation, and the kind of rumor that keeps sports enthusiasts awake late into the night. Insiders hint that negotiations behind the scenes have been intense, characterized by back-and-forth discussions, strategic concessions, and the kind of high-stakes maneuvering that NFL front offices are known for. While official statements remain scarce, the whispers suggest that both sides recognize the monumental impact this potential acquisition could have. Houston, on one hand, faces the challenge of adjusting to the absence of a player whose contributions have been fundamental, not just in terms of yardage, but in leadership and morale. Patriots fans, on the other hand, are brimming with anticipation, imagining the dynamic plays, the crushing runs, and the psychological advantage of having Chubb as part of their offensive arsenal. Analysts are predicting everything from increased scoring opportunities to a shift in defensive schemes across the league, as every team attempts to account for the new threat in the AFC. Conversations are dominating sports talk shows, podcasts, and social media threads, where former players, coaches, and fans weigh in, some cautiously optimistic, others boldly declaring that this could be one of the most significant roster moves in recent memory. The excitement is infectious, and the speculation seems endless, as every new rumor adds layers to an already thrilling narrative. People are imagining hypothetical scenarios where Chubb's running style combines with the Patriots' offensive planning to create a level of unpredictability that leaves opponents scrambling. It's the kind of story that fuels imagination, debates, and the occasional heated argument among fans who are desperate to predict the next big play before it even happens. The potential impact of Chubb joining New England extends beyond mere statistics and highlights, tapping into the very identity of the teams involved. Patriots fans are dreaming of a renaissance, envisioning a lineup that balances finesse and force, precision and power, with Chubb as the linchpin that could tip the scales in critical matchups. Meanwhile, Texans followers are grappling with the reality of losing a cornerstone of their offense, questioning how they will adapt their game plans and maintain competitiveness in a division already brimming with talent. Analysts are diving into film, dissecting every angle of Chubb's previous performances, imagining how his skills might mesh with New England's existing playbook, and projecting the kinds of defenses that other teams will need to counter him. Social media platforms are ablaze with speculation, memes, and passionate arguments, each post feeding into a larger narrative that has captured the imagination of the football world. Sports radio hosts are speculating about the ripple effects on fantasy football leagues, betting lines, and long-term franchise strategies, while casual fans find themselves drawn into the discussion, even if only to voice a single opinion. The conversation has grown so pervasive that it feels less like a rumor and more like a cultural moment, where the mere possibility of a trade transforms the landscape of the sport. Every commentator, every fan, every social media post adds fuel to the fire, reinforcing the sense that something monumental is on the horizon. Rumors suggest that the Patriots see Chubb not just as a player, but as a statement, a message to the rest of the league that they are ready to shift paradigms and challenge expectations. This idea has sparked endless discussion among insiders and analysts, who are questioning whether New England might pursue a strategy that prioritizes ground game dominance while maintaining their trademark tactical excellence. Fans are theorizing about the long-term implications, imagining seasons where the Patriots control tempo, with Chubb leading the charge, potentially reshaping the entire AFC hierarchy. Houston, on the other hand, faces a complex puzzle, balancing the need to rebuild while navigating the void left by a player whose talent and leadership were integral to their identity. Rumors about potential replacements, draft picks, and strategic adjustments are swirling, but none capture the imagination quite like the notion of Chubb wearing Patriots colors. Across online forums, video reactions, and sports talk shows, people are dissecting every angle, imagining how opposing defenses might struggle, how play calling could evolve, and how the mere presence of such a powerful running back could alter the mental game for opponents. The speculation feeds itself, growing more elaborate with each passing hour, and the narrative of Chubb to New England has become a phenomenon that transcends the normal rhythm of off-season rumors. What was once a possibility now feels like an event that could define the future of both franchises in ways that are difficult to quantify, but impossible to ignore. Even as official confirmations remain elusive, the rumor mill continues to churn, creating a sense of urgency, excitement, and speculation that spreads far beyond traditional fan circles. Sports analysts, former players, and journalists are all weighing in, offering opinions that range from cautious optimism to bold declarations of dominance, each adding layers to the narrative. Social media explodes with hypothetical highlights, imagined touchdown runs, and animated discussions about how the Patriots' offensive schemes could evolve with Chubb in the mix. Fans create endless scenarios, projecting statistics, imagining pivotal plays, and debating whether the acquisition might finally shift the balance of power in the AFC. Houston's front office remains quiet, fueling speculation about their strategic intentions and the timing of any potential announcement. Meanwhile, New England fans are on the edge of their seats, replaying old games, reviewing Chubb's highlights, and imagining a future where the Patriots' offense takes on a new dimension, powered by one of the league's most formidable running backs. The rumor has become an obsession, a topic that dominates conversations, fills sports bars, and captivates social media feeds, creating a sense of anticipation that feels almost tangible, as if everyone is collectively holding their breath for the next chapter of this unfolding saga. The excitement surrounding Nick Chubb's rumored move to the Patriots has reached a fever pitch, with every pundit, fan, and casual observer debating the cascading effects it could have on the entire AFC. Speculation is rampant about how his presence might force rival teams to rethink their defensive strategies entirely, imagining linebackers, safeties, and defensive ends adjusting assignments mid-game to account for a player whose combination of power, vision, and agility is nearly unmatched. The Patriots, known for their methodical and disciplined approach, might suddenly possess a weapon capable of breaking games open in ways that were previously reserved for quarterbacks and high-profile receivers. Every analyst is weighing in, from veteran commentators dissecting Chubb's previous matchups to young fans creating hypothetical highlights that visualize him plowing through defensive lines with ease. Across social media, hashtags are trending, fan videos are multiplying, and discussion boards are alive with debates about whether this trade could mark a new era for New England football. Fantasy football managers are already recalculating projections, while betting lines on upcoming matchups are reportedly being influenced by the mere speculation of Chubb in Patriots colors. Meanwhile, Texans fans are expressing a mix of frustration, concern, and cautious optimism, wondering who will step up to fill the void left by one of the most consistent running backs in the league. The narrative continues to grow, fueled by clips of his previous performances, glowing testimonials from former coaches, and comparisons to other legendary running backs who have changed the fortunes of their teams in similar fashion. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like. Your support helps us bring you the latest updates on the New England Patriots. And of course, drop your thoughts in the comments. We love hearing from Patriots fans. Rumors suggest that the Patriots front office is orchestrating a masterful plan, combining long-term strategic vision with the immediacy of a game-changing acquisition. Chubb is rumored to be seen as not just a player, but as a cornerstone of a new identity, a way to intimidate opposing defenses while creating opportunities for the team's existing offensive stars. Speculation abounds about how his addition could influence play calling, inspire young receivers, and even alter the way New England approaches the draft in coming seasons. Fans are poring over statistics, rewatching film from Chubb's time at Georgia and in Cleveland, analyzing his running style, his durability, and his knack for finding gaps in the most crowded lines. Analysts are suggesting that this move could redefine the Patriots' offense, transforming it from a team that relied on precision and timing to one capable of brute force without sacrificing tactical intelligence. Social media is saturated with reaction videos, breakdowns, and fan theories, each one building on the last, creating a web of speculation that seems almost impossible to untangle. Across podcasts, YouTube channels, and radio shows, discussions revolve around questions of fit, chemistry, and long-term impact, highlighting how a single rumored trade has captured the imagination of an entire football community. Even casual fans are now drawn in, debating the potential of Chubb's explosive runs, his resilience, and the psychological effect he could have on opponents. Every angle seems to deepen the mystery, fueling the rumor mill and keeping the narrative alive in a way that few potential trades ever do. The rumor has sparked intense discussion about the AFC landscape, with experts predicting that New England could challenge long-established hierarchies if Chubb officially joins the roster. Teams that once considered the Patriots' running game manageable may now need to devise entirely new defensive schemes, factoring in a player capable of changing momentum with a single run. Speculation ranges from adjustments in linebacker alignments to secondary rotations, all attempt to counter the unique threat posed by Chubb's combination of speed, power, and field vision. Social media amplifies every hypothetical scenario, as fans imagine dramatic touchdowns, pivotal third-down conversions, and game-winning runs that could cement the Patriots' dominance. Houston, conversely, is thought to be scrambling internally, exploring possible replacements, trade options, and draft strategies to mitigate the loss of a player who has consistently been the heartbeat of their offense. Analysts point to how Chubb's potential departure could ripple beyond one season, altering team morale, reshaping locker room dynamics, and influencing the league's perception of both franchises. The excitement is not confined to hardcore fans. Casual observers are now glued to every tweet, blog post, and sports segment, discussing possible outcomes and projecting statistics with a fervor that speaks to the intensity of this potential move. Fantasy football experts are recalculating projections, imagining which players could benefit from the Patriots' new focal point, while betting odds are speculated to shift dramatically if the rumors are confirmed. The sheer scale of anticipation is astonishing, transforming a single transaction rumor into a phenomenon that dominates conversations across all levels of football fandom. That's it for today's update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving fresh and exclusive Patriots news, make sure to subscribe and hit like. We always appreciate hearing your opinions in the comments. See you in the next one, Patriots Nation.